are all set for another MotoGP duel in Doha. On pole position for the first time in MotoGP, the Spanish rookie Jorge Martin. Zarco locks and loads, engages Ducati's whole shot device. He's ready.
Round two, we're underway. Solid start from pole, even though he's got a wheelie, but Martin is flying through.
Sensational launch off the line, absolutely incredible. His teammate Johan Zarco in second place. Great start by Oliveira from Stefan Bradl, looked like he might have twitched. Maybe a jump start for the German. We'll keep a close eye on that. Martino leads.
Bagnaia got a terrible start. He's down to 10th. In 5th place, Mir in 6th.
Well, at least we know tonight he engaged the launch control on that factory GSX-RI. Bagnaia 10th through the first sector. They completely missed the start. Martin and Zarco certainly didn't.
Fabio Quartararo has moved up ahead of Miguel Oliveira. Nice move.
Yeah, he came from a long way back there. The door was open. He just picked up Miguel Oliveira. Of course, he's not got a lot of experience,
and that gives Aleix Espargaro an opportunity as well. But we're looking at the moment back to Alex Rins. He goes through on Oliveira.
Fantastic start by Miguel Oliveira. 12th, briefly to 3rd on the run down to first corner, but he's already struggling to run the...
Ducatis are still 1 and 2. On board here is that. Yes, it is. Miguel Oliveira. Fabio Quartararo also trying to get on terms. Jack
Vinales over the line in 9th place. Vinales lost 1.3 seconds on that opening lap.
Ooh, sitting up there was
Rossi. If you're a Valentino Rossi fan, you might want to stick your fingers in your ears right now. He's 21st on the grid.
He is down to 10th. There's Mir. Oh, he's gone pretty hot there. He's taking Quartararo with him, and the two Ducati sweep on.
No jump start, so Stefan Bradl absolutely got it nailed on the money. I just thought he might have been moving, but absolutely perfect start from the
top 10. On board now with Maverick Vinales looking towards Pecco Bagnaia.
So then Martin hit rear tyre trouble. We saw him go backwards last week. That was no great surprise. That was Mir running. Fabio swept through as well.
Yeah, so already the Yamahas not quite in a stronger position as they were 1 week ago. The Suzuki.
Well, we know the KTM couldn't make the soft front tyre last the whole race distance. They hit big trouble from about the halfway point last weekend. How much? No, that was a 10th quicker than your race leader Jorge Martin.
Yeah, the rookie at the front doesn't really look like he's...
Last weekend, tonight's was just as good. I mean, he was almost 30-40 metres clear. That's beautiful.
That's Aleix Espargaro.
You know, Martin had 20 or 30 metres, didn't he, on the pack? Rins up the inside of Aleix Espargaro. Costly couple of corners then for well.
Yeah, that was clever from Rins. He knew that the momentum was lost there from the Aprilia. He goes through into 3rd.
This bodes well for a strong result for the Suzuki.
There's Zarco, and through he goes.
He lined that up brilliantly. Set that up using Suzuki's agility and corner speed through the fast rights, 12-13 of an easy pass, but he made it look easy in its execution.
On to the start-finish straight we go. Johan Zarco uses the...
Alex Rins, all the hard work to do yet again. He has a bit of a moment on the front end there as well, going into the first corner. 4 laps.
Yeah, he said yesterday, it's my time to be a rookie again when I go out in the race. At the moment, he's not made any mistakes.
Yeah, anything but a rookie right now. Second invitation to pinch that second place back.
Yeah, if you're going to make a move on Zarco, you've got to make it stick. Have another go. Here comes Alex Rins.
They've had a few mega tussles in the past, haven't they?
So it's now Pramac Ducati, Suzuki, Pramac Ducati are from 10th right now.
Here comes Quartararo. Oh, it was tight. He might have left a bit of front Michelin rubber on Pecco.
He's got the bike underneath him that he feels he had last week. We've not seen any real progress made from number 12, the race winner from 7th.
But tyre management is going to be absolutely essential towards the back end of this Grand Prix. At the moment, Vinales has kept his powder dry. Yes, he's not where he wants to. Oliveira absolutely nailed it. Stefan Bradl went backwards. I think he thought he moved. I think he did move and then hesitated. Of course,
here he is now in between the Suzuki and the Ducati, trying to stay in the game. Great job so far from number 88. Of course, he goes to his...
Now then, can Alex Rins try and put a bit of daylight between himself and Johan Zarco in 3rd place?
He is then, he's being asked his first question here. Alex Rins desperately trying to find a way through on Jorge Martin.
Yeah, and that's the problem. He's got to try and get the brilliant drive out of turn 16 to break the toe of Zarco. Easier said than...
Alex Rins further back there. That's Fabio Quartararo. He's been trying desperately to find a way through on that fact
here. And Martin, Rins, Zarco and Aleix Espargaro are just starting to pull away at the front. They're dragging Mir along as well.
Board now with number 42 Alex Rins. We then head into turn 16.
Huge shout out to Aleix Espargaro and 6 finishes in their Grand Prix history. Here comes Zarco, and it's going to be an inevitable outcome. There's nothing that Rins can do about it. Such a lack of knowledge and experience over a race distance on that medium front. No surprise to see him going backwards. Maverick Vinales, the late
in his 2nd ever MotoGP race.
Yeah, and riding like a seasoned veteran.
Around round the final turn we go onto the home straight. Rins can get close.
Absolutely nothing he can do about it. Free time on the straight for the Ducati, and just like Zarco did to Rins a couple of laps ago, Bagnaia.
Time left in this race though.
Got to say, Steve, it's been very impressive, the pace of Bagnaia. Once he was able to dispense of Miguel Oliveira, he's very new race record.
He worked so hard yesterday in FP4 on really used tyres as well, so he knows that he can get to the end of the race and
they won't hit the same kind of tyre problems that hit him around lap 14 last weekend. It was a surprise and a shock. He wasn't expecting
the Aprilia there of Aleix Espargaro. Joan Mir's trying to get back in on the action as well. The steam Miguel Oliveira in this race after an epic start for the number 88.
They had no choice to go for the medium front tyre, given the 19th and 20th on the Tech 3 KTM. That was a move made by Alex Rins, turn 10. Rins has taken second, and he's trying now to get some slipstream behind your race leader Jorge Martin.
It would by the Yamaha, so Rins at the moment doing a good job, but he used his tyre up too much last week. He doesn't want to fire a Maverick Vinales. Taka Nakagami was out well wide into the car park at turn 1. Vinales 54 seconds behind Martin. Yeah, they're just so far back, aren't they? I mean, you wouldn't put it past them, but it would be some ride from Quartararo and Jorge Martin remains defiant. He's defending well. He's not making any rookie errors at all. He's not going wide anywhere.
No, at the moment, not been able to really get close enough to show him the wheels. Martin will know he's there. Rins was really in this better turning and was tighter. The Suzuki could run a line. No way through. There wasn't a space for him to lunge up the inside of Jorge.
From Alex Rins, he's lining it up. He's on course here to go up the inside and take the lead of the race. It's completed, and here comes Zarco again on Alex Rins, and through he goes. And again, all the work has got to be done again. Thank you very much, and moves up into 5th.
The Ducati doesn't even need a slipstream. As soon as they get that thing wound up to 4th, 5th and 6th, when they get it up to 5th and 6th gear, they're just lacking that little bit of outright top speed. Nothing he can do, nothing.
33 going through, and that's where it all went wrong for Aleix Espargaro coming out of turn 16. He lost 3 places from Vinales. You can see there, lapping quicker than the race leader Jorge Martin.
Again, on that last lap, there's only one.
Matt, a shout out to Brad Binder in 10th, who's just put in the second fastest lap behind Maverick Vinales, the second quickest.
Good rescue job by him. Valentino Rossi's taken Danilo Petrucci finally. Rossi in 20th spot. He's 0.4 of a second halfway through this MotoGP race, but we're getting close to that point. Oh, a moment there for Alex Rins. More Moto3 than MotoGP at the moment.
Love that. Fantastic stuff. Very exciting. Edge of the seats here in the comment part.
And it is still Jorge Martin as we hit the halfway point. It's Vinales attacking his teammate Fabio. 7 laps so far and still looking very comfortable on that Pramac Ducati.
The 2 factory Ducatis here are trying to gang up on Alex. TM's there still in the background. Binder. Pol Espargaro's just picked up some pace as well on the Repsol Honda. He's in 11th now. He's just gone.
Miller, the Aussie, in 5th spot. Found a way through on the factory Suzuki of Joan Bagnaia.
Don't think we've seen all the cards from Joan. Oh, Rins! How has he sat in this race, Matt? So hard.
Yeah, it was last week as well, Steve, recovering from a poor start. He said he destroyed the front and the rear tyre. It's advantage to Spaniard, but Alex Rins, big moment, big scare, heart in the mouth for him.
Look at this, our one of you with...
Was close.
Quartararo has gone past the Aprilia of Aleix Espargaro, who looks like he's struggling at this moment. Vinales as well. However, at the front, it is still a Pramac Ducati 1-2. We've got 4
Ducati cannot believe it. There's their general manager, Gigi Dall'Igna. In MotoGP history, we have never had Martin, Zarco and Bagnaia, with Miller looking seriously threatening as well in 5th.
I just want to say as well, Matt, keep an eye on stages of the race, and he's there. He's right behind Jack Miller in 6th place.
Rins is
really trying to get through. Here comes Mir. Oh, touching! Jack Miller nudging him wide as well, putting his leg up. That's the second time.
Yeah, and Jack Miller was pretty frustrated.
Well, Mir knew it was a bit cheeky. That's why he sticks his leg up here to say...
A moment's glory at the moment, Alex Rins. That's going to cost him huge drive down the start.
Miller and Mir, side to side.
Alex Marquez has crashed out for the 2nd week in succession. What a nightmare start to the 25th anniversary here for LT. What happened here between Mir and Jack Miller?
Mir went wide. Oh, blimey, I couldn't see what happened there. I have off this Rins, but of course there's a bit of a gap that's just formed after the mistake from Rins. Fabio Quartararo, well placed. There's Vinales behind Mir. Spargaro, keep an eye on the Repsol Honda man. Is closing on this group. He is closing. 7/10.
Before Jack Miller and Mir came together, Ducati's strategy is working perfect, you know, just use the tough bit about being on the Yamaha and Suzuki, they have to fight back in the infield. They've got no choice.
Come here in this race, isn't there? You just feel that there's going to be a proper brawl going on. Gloves off, no friends here on.
Like a bit of instant retribution to me.
Nice move from Quartararo on Alex Rins into turn one. Quartararo again closing on Joan Mir. 55.2, he was 6/10 quicker than the world champion.
Longer on soft tyres, but in race trim, he's looked strong all weekend. 8 to go, and it's still Jorge Martin.
Who we're on board with, looks like the danger man. The problem he's got is he's got 3 Ducatis up ahead of him, so he is going to, right now, he's looking very good indeed, El Diablo. And Alex Rins has regrouped as well, hasn't he?
Fabio Quartararo was a clear favourite, although Alex Rins is going to pick him off coming into turn 12. He's a bit wide though, and Quartararo just picks him straight.
Jorge Martin still leads, ladies and gentlemen. The rookie on lap 15. Incredible.
Moto3.
Oh, here we go. Fabio Quartararo, lovely.
Yeah.
Block pass, great. He's done it. That's one Ducati gone. They're still all chasing down the rookie. The problem for Quartararo now, of course, is he's about to get blasted on the start-finish straight.
In the slipstream behind the factory Suzuki.
Wide. Pecco Bagnaia is way too high into turn one. Oh,
Spargaro. Well, he needs a zone for turn number 1.
It's so hard to know where to look at the moment.
Miller got Rins, of course. Miller's got beef with Joan Mir, we know that.
Crucial can sniff another victory.
Now, in ordinarily at this stage of the race, Valentino Rossi only 9 seconds off the pace. He'd be comfortable covering the top 11 men over the line as we started lap 17.
Here's a replay then. Watch Pecco Bagnaia go too hot. Johann Zarco. These two guys, both from France, have not spent a lot of time racing each other.
Good to hear. So Jack Miller allowed to carry on his charge towards what would be a brilliant victory for to the top 10, really.
It is incredible, isn't it? It is just incredible. Across the line we go on 55s. The expected tyre drop for Jorge Martin just hasn't come. Miller picks up Fabio Quartararo into the first corner. Don't, he says.
But he can't at all.
No, it's been such an impressive rookie display, and only really the true greats have ever been able to do this.
Goes his way into podium contention as well.
We thought it might be a battle between Ducatis and Yamahas.
Pretty much from the get-go.
Oh, here comes Quartararo.
Oh, yeah.
That was lined up from a couple of corners ago.
Blue on blue.
Can he hold on to it though? That's the true Yamaha boys. Here he goes. Here he goes. Through goes Fabio Quartararo, and for the first time in this race, Jorge Martin.
Yeah. Through 14.
Watch this. Oh. Look at that.
That's not a slipstream. That is not a slipstream. Martin was about 10-15
corners and then try and build an advantage. Here he comes now. Quartararo, he's just got way too much grip. And here goes in the background Maverick Vinales as well.
He's only down by 2.5 seconds. The top 15, 5.3 seconds. Incredible.
Simon.
Of turn 1 in front, get enough through the infield that they can hold first down the straight.
Yeah, I just want to remind you, if these Yamahas will go finish 1 and 2, I want to take you back to the first 2 or 3 laps where they got punted all the way back to turn.
Yeah, been able to get through at turn 15. He's not going to be able to out-drag the Ducati down the straight, and Quartararo at the moment has got his head down, and Vinales knows.
Across the line we go with 3 laps to go, and this is now the chance. Simon mentioned it a moment ago.
This is powers of recovery. Fabio Quartararo then stretching his legs here in Qatar. He's half a second clear of Jorge Martin. That's the for what will be a sensational podium finish.
He's pushing at the front. It's Fabio Quartararo. He knows that he's got to try.
Joan Mir, the world champion, he's down in 9th place. He can't find a way through at the moment on Aleix Espargaro. So Quartararo.
An excellent MotoGP race. A track limits warning for Maverick Vinales, by the way. Now that
and sectors 2 and 3 to try and eke out that gap where the Yamaha is strong with its agility and turning in that tight infield sector.
This if they stay in 6th and 7th. Jorge Martin is still doing such an amazing job in 2nd, by the way.
Here comes Maverick block for the Yamahas. Vinales doing everything he can to try and get through.
Oh, that was clever from Zarco. That was clever. Straight to prevent Vinales from going by. 2 laps remain.
Quattararo's just been brilliant here. 55.182, fastest man on the circuit. Quattaro leads then by nearly 7/10 of a second.
There's so many stories in this. All the manufacturers are inside the top 10. Sorry, I believe what we've seen from him tonight.
Given his experience and his lack of experience in particular in terms of tyre management on those mixed
heavy, trying to find a way through.
He's getting a bit desperate, Steve. You can see the win moving away from him, slipping through his
Grand Mir has gone past Aleix Espargaro, the world champion, moves up to 8th, but we are getting closer to the end of this race. Next time round it will be Quattararo, the best race of his life.
Yeah, he's ridden absolutely brilliantly, didn't panic early on.
It's not over though.
To him.
They're not.
You just said what I was thinking. I can't believe how well Jorge is holding on to Fabio through the infield.
They're in such good corner speed in 15. There was no way through. 0.7 back to Jorge Martin. That's exactly the scenario. Crucial gap here. And Vinales is wide into the first corner. Rins sweeps on through, and that could be podium hopes over for Maverick Vinales.
You're going to now. This gets personal because Zarco has got a championship to think about. Jorge Martin.
Teammate Jorge Martin, he certainly won't want to be beaten over the race distance here tonight. Again, Martin is so good on the brakes, so
something on circuit, or has it come off his bike?
I think that might have been already on the circuit, you know.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that's not going to cause
no doubt about it. He deserves it. There's a good battle going on here for 4th, and that's all it will be for Rins and Vinales.
Be a late disaster for him to deny him a famous victory here. It's all about the Pramac Ducatis. Are they going to trip each other up? Zarco for second place. Here it comes up the inside of turn number 15. Nicely done by Johan Zarco. Too late though for the
flag is out. It's Zarco versus Martin for second, but the race winner tonight, no questions about it, a stunning rookie in just his second ever Grand Prix in an amazing race that has seen, ladies and gentlemen, the top
15 we've ever had in history. What a race by Fabio Quattararo. Monster Energy Yamaha double up Ducatis on the podium, including the rookie sensation Jorge Martin from pole. A French rider on a Premier Class podium. You've got to go all the way back to 1954. Let's hope it's been worth the
world. What a ride from Jorge Martin as well. The Ducatis did not run out of steam. The factory Ducati boys, this is going to hurt. Unreal on the KTM. Let's hear from Massimo Marigali. I'm sure he's delighted for that win from Fabio Quattararo. Over to you, Simon.
Fabio, he put everything together so well. For me, that's his best ever win. What's your thoughts?
Coming to Parc Ferme for the first time. Alex Rins, very strong ride there in 4th place. It wasn't without its scares.
Just Zaki congratulating him there, everyone congratulating him, and a fantastic effort from Quattararo to get himself back on charge again. Let's go. Now second, equal on points to this teammate.
Soak up the scenes. Pramac Ducati, one of the greatest nights that they've ever fully justified. Jorge Martin, what a weekend it's been for him. Dream pole position last night, on the podium for the first time as a landmark podium for France. Big smiles from the 2 Frenchmen on the top of the podium. The first ever Premier Class 1-2 for France in MotoGP.